Good morning and welcome. I look like a full-on train wreck, but that is okay because I am so fucking excited. I am so excited for today. I cannot wait. Maybe you can see me a little bit better. There we go. It's almost like lighting helped. I am so ready for today. Are you ready for today? Let's have some coffee. I'm painting today. I don't know how to even explain how excited I am about painting today. I cannot even begin to put it into words. I'm so freaking excited. I'm doing my house in little bits and pieces. I have paint that is going on these walls. So this wall right here is going to be painted. The wall on the other side, this wall, and basically the living room I have for one color. My dilemma here, and I think I'm just going to leave the hallway for now and I will consider it. So this, whoop, I'm backwards. So this is through there is the front door that way, and then the stairs to go upstairs that way. So it then goes upstairs. So this entire house is all one color, and I hate that. I can't live in one color. I've just never really been that person that could do that, you know? And I have done it before because, you know, you have rentals and you can only do so much. But I'm very lucky and very fortunate that the woman who owns this house, we have a pretty good relationship and a pretty good understanding of each other and what we're allowed to do. And I've talked to her about painting the house before and she said it's totally fine as long as I don't do like some bright red that she's got to cover, because we all know bright red is really hard to cover. And I'm not really about living in bright red anyway. I want foresty witchy vibes. I don't want firehouse vibes, you know? So I'm going to be painting. I can't wait. I have been sitting in this house staring at the walls forever, and I am finally able to do something about it, and I am so excited. So basically my only dilemma is, because this hallway goes upstairs and then upstairs are the two bedrooms and the bathroom, do I want to continue the same color that I'm doing in the house or in the living room? And it's possibly going to be the same color in the kitchen also. So do I want to continue the same color in the kitchen and the living room and bring it upstairs? Or do I want to do a completely different color in the hallway and bring that upstairs, and then that way there's like a transition, because upstairs is soon going to be different colors as well. The entire house is this dusty pink color and I freaking hate it. I hate everything about it. I'm not a pink person. I've never been a pink person and I don't like it at all. Have my very grungy shirt on with bleach stains from whenever I color my hair or bleach my hair so that I don't get paint all over it. I don't understand, again, like I think I've said this before, and I just don't understand how people can have these cute outfits for doing DIYs. And maybe if I had a lot of money, that would be the case, but I can't afford to be messing up clothes that actually look nice. So when I'm painting in track pants and a shirt that's covered in bleach stains, and that's just gonna have to be the reality of it. Yeah, so leave your votes in the description. Give me your plans, give me your ideas, let me know what you would do if it was your house. I'm going to crack the windows open. I have some holes to fill in this wall over here in particular. There's a hole, can I point to it? I think it's like right there. Anyways, I'm going to make myself a coffee. I think I'm going to turn on Grey's Anatomy on the TV while I'm doing stuff and start moving some furniture and start getting started. I am, if you're curious at all where I am in Grey's Anatomy, I just finished watching the musical episode last night, and by finished watching it I mean I scrolled on my phone while it was on because I hate that episode. I can't stand it. So classic case of Megan thinking she has everything and she doesn't. So I'm off to the dollar store before I start painting to get the most basic of things. A paint roller and a paintbrush. Can you believe that? I probably do have some somewhere, but I just can't. I have some somewhere, but I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere. I have no freaking clue where they are, and I will probably find them later when I'm not looking for them, but whatever. This is not my last paint project of the century, so it's fine. If I can't find them now, I will find them later. But fuck, man, fuck. I just wanted to get started, and it's now 11 o'clock. I wanted to start at like 9 this morning, and now it's 11 o'clock, and I'm not started yet. Sanding paper or a sanding block paintbrush, roller. Let's go. Also, Callie's with me because I decided the lesser of two evils is to leave her in the car for the 2 seconds it's going to take me to run in, grab the paintbrush. It's not a hot day. I will crack the windows a tiny bit, but even still, like even in the car, she's going to be cold anyway. And she's a husky, so she's not cold. For the 2 seconds, because it's literally, it's all I want to get from the dollar store. I do not want to be wandering anyway, so it will help me leave quicker. Also, if I leave her at home and I put her in her crate, she's been having this really bad problem lately where she's been having accidents in the car or in her crate, and I don't want to clean that up when I get back. So the lesser of two evils is to leave her in the car for about 20 seconds while I'm in the store and coming out, and hopefully I can just go straight in. Everything I need is in one aisle. I know exactly where it is because it's my local dollar store and I basically live there. Pay for it and get out. So here we go. Just because I'm curious, I'm gonna leave my camera here and see how she does. Also, I'm gonna time myself. I will be in and out 15 seconds. Ready? Anything else? No, thank you. How'd you do, Cal? Good girl. She's sitting here trying to tell me that she did good. You guys can tell me otherwise. Actually, I can tell me otherwise when I edit later, but my prediction as of right now is that she whined and cried and howled and all the things. So I guess we'll see what actually happens, but here we are. Filled in, gotta let that dry before, and then I'm gonna sand it down. Holes filled in, let them dry and then sand them down. Obviously I'm not painting that wall yet, but it is the way it is. Like my ghost, by the way, isn't he cool? Sockets off, sockets off, sockets off. I took the screw out and it fell down there. So I'm gonna need a new screw. Okay, wall is taped. Wall is taped. That's taped, and when I get to that area, I will deal with that. I will take that down and do everything that I need to do with that when I get there. But for now, it's just gonna stay there. I did end up taking that down because I want to do it while I'm here. So all the edges are painted up. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I think I'm actually really happy with this color. I'm really glad. It had the thing with the color that oh my God, oh my God. What? Closer to the window maybe? No, that doesn't help. Why do I look like I've been punched in the face? Okay, just ignore it. Pretend like it's a Halloween costume. So I'm very excited about the color. The color had a very large potential to become pukey or like the other end, but I'm very happy with it. So I'm gonna roll now, and I'm going to just put the camera down, get into it, and I will show you when it's done. Wall is painted. I'm actually really happy with the color. I can't wait to see it all put together. I waited just long enough for the paint to dry to hang that back up so that it could be out of the way. That's as far as I got that way. This wall here, I think that's enough for today. Just let everything dry, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. The white actually looks so much fresher now, even though I didn't even paint it yet. So that's the hole right there that I repaired. I'm gonna let it dry, and then when I'm painting other places, I will paint that.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.
Yeah, phone's dead, camera's gonna die, my routine is off. There's dogs here that want to destroy Callie, so we're not gonna stay here for very long. Go get your ball, Callie. I'm just gonna have a little bit more of my coffee, and then we're gonna head home. I'm so excited to keep painting, I cannot wait. Callie had a pretty good run. It seems that as soon as I turn the camera on, however, she stops bringing the ball back, so that's fun. I'm just gonna let her sniff around for a little bit while I finish my coffee, and then we're gonna head home. And the other two dogs that are here are not fixed, and they're both male, and she's female, and we are not making puppies out of Callie. Even though they'd be cute as hell, it's not happening. Now that there's nobody else here, look, you want this? Ready? Ready? Good girl! You got it! I didn't think you were gonna bring it back, that's why I sat down. Now that there's no other dogs here, she's actually not distracted anymore, and she's bringing it back. Her bringing the ball back is actually becoming really, really good. I'm really impressed by her, like incredibly impressed by her. I am, yeah, I'm over the moon impressed. Like, look at this. She just brought it to me. I'm sitting. I don't even have to get up to go get it. You're such a good girl. You're so good. There we go. Now that there's no more distractions, the other dogs left. So I showed up, and I was really excited. I was really happy that there were other dogs here and that she'd have somebody to run around with. Like, they looked like good dogs. They looked like dogs that were close to her breed too. Like, the one looks like it was a Border Collie mix, and the other one was definitely a Border Collie mix, but it was mixed with a Shepherd, so it's really, really big. But as soon as I showed up, of course you have to ask, like, are they dog friendly? Do they get along with other dogs? Whatever, right? Because I don't want to put her into a position gonna be confronted aggressively. Like, that's not what I want. And then I also don't want that other dog put in that position either. Like, she's good so far, but I really don't know her personality 100% yet. Plus, that's why they have two separate parks here at the dog park, is to let dogs be separated if they need to be. She's only 4 months old. We haven't got her neutered yet. Or spayed, sorry. We haven't had her spayed yet, but we do plan on doing it pretty soon, I hope. They did run up and down the fence a little bit together, so that happened. And I guess there's a hole in this fence, so the other dog did come over. I don't know how much I actually captured that on camera, because I don't know which way the camera was pointing, but if I did, I'll show it to you, because it was kind of funny. But we are about to pack up and head home anyway, now that Callie's had a good run. Hopefully she'll actually let me paint without being too much of a pain in the butt today. Doubt it, but we'll see. Yesterday, she decided I was doing so good. I was doing so good keeping everything out of reach from her. I've got the perfect place to kind of tether her, especially while I'm painting. Like, I definitely don't need to be up on a chair painting and then having to jump off a chair to get her away from whatever it is that she needs to be away from. Like, that's not what I need. I'm not getting into anything that's either she's gonna destroy something or it's gonna hurt her, really. I mean, I'm keeping her safe. So Anthony called me yesterday to have me look at something real quick. He wanted me to run upstairs and check a tag on his pants. And I didn't even think about it. I thought I had everything out of her reach, but just as so I have a paint bucket that I hold on to with a paintbrush to do edging and stuff, and just as I went upstairs, I guess she took that opportunity. She's quick. She's an opportunistic dog. She takes her opportunities for sure. And I came downstairs, she had a paintbrush in her mouth, there were footprints all over the floor. Luckily, acrylic paint or house paint, usually, like, you can just wipe it off real fast and it'll come off wherever you don't want it. I mean, if you're putting on a white wall, it's gonna stain, but on the floors and stuff, I was able to wipe it off, and I got at it quick enough. But if you fuck the dog, but yeah, her paws were stained green, and there's footprints on the ground, and she had a paintbrush in her mouth, and it was the cutest fucking thing. So this new cabinet that I got yesterday, it was so weird. So I have been looking for a cabinet like this, like a china cabinet type thing, exactly like this. I wanted the cupboards at the bottom, the drawers, the space in the middle for like my fruit dish, and then the glass doors at the top for dishes. And I eventually am gonna get some lights to put in there, but right now it's gorgeous. And It was exactly what I wanted. It was exactly what I wanted. And then I was looking at Marketplace and it said free. I don't know. I have such trust issues, and I have had this experience before where there was a free, I think I was pregnant with my son and I was looking for baby clothes, and there was somebody who had a box of infant boy clothes and they had it listed on Marketplace for free. So I messaged and I said, is this available? You know, the whole thing. And she messaged me back and said, yes, it's still available. How much can you offer? Or what's your offer? Or something like that. And I was pregnant, so I got really mad. But I couldn't believe it. I said, I can offer to pick it up. You list something for free. You don't ask for money. Like that's baiting. That's a scam. That's just false advertising. So I said, no thanks. Like I didn't even want to negotiate or figure out an offer. I said, I can offer to pick it up. You listed it for free. I can offer to pick it up. And she never answered me again, and I didn't talk to her again either. But I couldn't believe it. Like, why do people do that? So I sort of expected this girl to kind of do the same when I messaged her. So I messaged her about this cabinet and I said, you know, is it available, and when can we pick up? And we made arrangements to pick up. And then I messaged her again and I said, is it free? Like, you don't want anything for it? She said, no, it's free. Like, it was in her parents'. I have a feeling, so my friend, when we picked it up yesterday, she said that she kind of like picked up pieces from the conversation that it came from his parents' house. So I was talking to the daughter of the parents who had it in their garage, and I think that maybe one of their parents had just recently passed away or moved into a home and they cleared out their house. That's what my friend kind of gathered from bits and pieces of the conversation. So it was furniture that nobody needed, and they seemed like people who definitely didn't need the money either. Like, they could have sold the thing that I got, they could have sold easily for 200 bucks, if not more, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to get it then. There are a few here and there where I've seen for like 60 and 50 bucks that I've kind of considered. But I don't know, I was apprehensive about messaging, and I'm so glad that I did, because it is exactly what I want. And when the wall is green behind it, I cannot wait. I am so beyond excited. I can't wait. It has just created so much more storage in my house. Get Kelly home, get her something to drink, take her out, and then get back to painting. So let's go, because I'm starting to get cold. My nose is cold. Let's go. But yep, that's it. Isn't it perfect? And yes, see, my table is way too big. Like, this is too much. This is exactly what I wanted it to be. And I'm gonna get some lights to go in here. I wanna put some lights up there and under here so that it'll light up everything that's inside and just make it look really pretty. And my fruit bowl fits there perfectly. And I'm gonna be able to put like dishcloths and stuff in there, and some like little pots and pans and whatnot, or whatever I need to fit in there. Ugly clothes back on. Callie's got her toys and she's in her space, and back to painting. I can't wait. Look at, even behind me, the green looks so much better. I'm just so happy. Anyways, let's get painting.